Green.
Oh my god, I'm so good.
Human weapon. Yes, shoot at me.
Oh my god. You really do like that sometimes, bro.
Oh my god, shut it.
I might time out because he is being
Oh my god.
Jevo, bro.
Alright, he's dead. What?
Let's go!
Smash that like button and you'll aim like that.
Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Today I am bringing you the sensitivity video you guys have been begging me for about a year now. So first, I'm going to show you guys how I find the sensitivity, just in case my sensitivity doesn't work for you guys. And second, I'll show you my settings at the end of the video. So first, you go to my sensitivity finding map. Once you're in here, you start the match and you pick a loadout. I always get a Scar, Pump, P90, Deagle, and AUG. Then you go to the long range aim. So basically, I already made this video. I had to remake it because of this. Watch. Where is the low level? Alright, so basically, this has been a thing forever, and they just recently changed it, and I had no idea. The way sensitivity used to work, your ADS sensitivity is based off this sensitivity, but it doesn't, not anymore. Watch, when we put this all the way down to 1%, it's super slow, right? But when you ADS, it's fast. Well, not really fast, but it's not, it should be unmovable. You shouldn't be able to move it. That's because Epic changes so that this sensitivity is independent now of this one, or this one is independent of this one, I guess. So before, you had to find this one first and then this one, but now it doesn't matter. You can find either one first. So let me show you guys how I find it. All you gotta do is come into this map. Say right now you're like on some weird ass sensitivity, like 30%, right? So you're aiming down. This is really fast. I'm still okay on it, but definitely not as good as I should be. This is really, really high. If any of you play on this high, that's crazy. So how can you tell you're too high? When you're on here, you should be able to keep it on the head without it moving at all. But because it's so high, I'll show a zoomed in version in the video. Look how I go left to right like this a lot. This is exaggerated, but I'm trying to show what I do. I basically do that a ton. You should be able to do this without moving at all. So you lower it. Say you put it this low, it's gonna be really hard to shoot at multiple enemies. Even though your aim might be good, when you kill somebody and then you need to go to the next target, it's gonna take you forever to switch that. So basically the goal is find a sensitivity that is fast enough that you can switch between targets quickly, but isn't so fast that you can't aim right. So let me show you guys 10-10. I'll show you a bunch of tests. So you guys can see my aim is still pretty decent, right? So even though it's good, you should still keep going up and up until it starts to get bad. That's when you start switching back down and stay there. So I'm gonna go 12. So again, you can see it's pretty good on this one, but because I haven't tested higher, you should keep going higher until you can't aim anymore. Then you go down a little bit and stay there. You want to go as high as possible without messing up your aim. And so for me, I found this was 14-14. At 14-14, any higher than that, and my aim starts to get worse. But any lower than that, and it takes me too long to switch between targets. Damn, bro, that's kind of trash. So obviously these guys aren't moving, right? But that doesn't matter. The aim assist on the bots is the same as real players, and that's all that matters, is that you test it against, like, the aim assist needs to be consistent as to what you're going to run into in a real game. So even though they're not moving, the point of this isn't to practice your aim, it's to find the right sensitivity. So that's how I found my ADS sensitivity.
To get in your game.
Then you go to the close range one, and this is where you just, this one's all about finding doing a bunch of testing. It's gonna take you a long time because there's so many combinations you could do. I was on 50-48 before they nerfed aim assist, right? The only way to figure this sense out is to go 1 or 2% at a time. So that's why it takes so long. You just gotta go really slowly and just take it like one step at a time. So even on this, I'm really good.
Smash the like button to aim like
But that's
that.
only like 3 shots. If I took this sensitivity into a real game, after a couple games, it'd be obvious that something's wrong with my aim. So this is why you need to test every single combination from say like 30 to 60-ish. Maybe even 20 to 60, depending how slow you need it, until you find the one that you're best with. And that's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a long time, but you just gotta do it. It's one of those things where if you don't do it, you're not gonna have your best potential sensitivity practicing. So go into my map and try doing this. I guarantee most of you guys, you won't hit this many 200s in a row. I hit like 5 in a row. Alright, so basically that's how you find it, right? Now I'm going to show you guys my sense. Alright, so the only settings that matter, build mode and edit, these don't matter
Where did you
until the
get
very
the
end.
controller?
You need to figure these out just by free building and figuring out like what feels right for you. For horizontal, vertical, I already showed you guys how to find it. Personally, I think you should always have the boost off, but some people, they do need them. They feel they play a lot better with them on. That's up to you, but I think that they're just going to
I'm
mess
better
you up.
than you.
Same thing with ADS. Again, I showed you guys how to find it in the long range section of the map. I personally think boost should be off, but it's all up to you. You know, there's all preference. If you feel you play better with them, then just leave them on. Just because I said they should be off, it's all about what you play better with. But I personally have them off. So we got 40%, 40%, 0, 0, 0, 0, 14, 14, 0, 0, 0. Everything is at 0. This dead zone, I forgot to change it again. It doesn't matter what your left dead zone is at because this one, you're always pushing it all the way forward to run. The right one is the most important. You want to go as low as possible without getting stick drift. If you get stick drift on low dead zone, then just increase it 1 by 1 until your stick drift is gone. So even on the Astro, I just replaced the stick and you guys can see, let me see if I can get it to drift. It's getting really slight stick drift. And I literally haven't had it for more than a week, bro. That's the only thing that sucks. You guys can see right there. Literally just replace the stick and it's already getting stick drift. But I personally prefer buying a new stick instead of having to raise my dead zone. I don't like being on a high dead zone. It feels really weird. And then last one is foot controller. This doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything anymore, I don't think. But you could try it on or off. See what you play better with. And yeah, that is how to find the right sensitivity on your controller. Doesn't matter what controller you're using. The principles are still the same. If my sensitivity doesn't work for you, then you're going to have to go into the map and do that. Otherwise, you'll never have your best aim possible. So again, that's the code you guys can see. That's the code to my map. It's called the sensitivity finder. And there is a sensitivity video you guys have all been wanting for. Hope that was helpful and let me know if my sense is good for you or not. Peace out. And cut.